Hello everyone, in this video we'll see how you can use the SDK Magic Tool to prepare and export the project phases or the WS categories from Excel to Primavera. This will be the video number 24 in this group of videos, and we will use the SQLite database in this video. You can also use Oracle database or SQL Server when you select any of them. From the main menu, select dictionary, and from the import menu, search for the project phases and import the current project phases in this database. As you see, we have 16 WBS category in this database. Let us go to Primavera to check these results. From admin, open admin categories and then WBS categories. As you see, we have the same results in Primavera, the 16 WBS category in Primavera. Let us go to Excel and modify these WS categories to learn how you can use the SDK Magic Tool. First, let us copy this table, and then we will remove all of these WS categories. From the export menu, search for the project phases and export these updates. Now we have no project phases or WS categories in the database, as you see, but we have the table format that we should fill in to export these WS phases or WS categories to the database. Let us go to Primavera to check these updates. From File, Refresh Data, Admin categories, and now for the WS categories we have no of them in the database. Let us export new WS categories to the database. Let us copy these WS categories and then paste them in this table format. All we need is to remove these numbers because these numbers will be set by the SDK Magic Tool, and these WS categories will be considered as a new WS categories in the database. This will be the order that Primavera will use to display these WS categories, and you can change this order to change the display order in Primavera. Let us export these WS categories again to Primavera from this option. Now we have these project phases again in Primavera. Import them. As you see, these numbers have been set by the SDK Magic Tool. When we go to Primavera, from Refresh Data, Admin categories, now we have these WS categories again in Primavera. You can modify or delete any of these WS categories and export the results to Primavera. For example, we can add another WS category, SDK Magic Tool. This only to see how it's flexible when you use the SDK Magic Tool to export these items to Primavera. This will be number 17. Export these updates to Primavera. Okay, import them again. Now we have this item in the database. Let us go to Primavera to check these updates. From File, Refresh Data, and Admin categories, WBS categories. Now we have the new item SDK Magic Tool in the WBS categories. This was how you can use the SDK Magic Tool to prepare and export the project phases or the WBS categories from Excel to Primavera, and you have seen how it is flexible and fast and also very accurate when you use when you use the SDK Magic Tool to export the Primavera items from Excel to Primavera. Thank you and goodbye.